What if having a glass of water next to your bed wasn't just a simple habit, but the secret code to access a reality beyond what your eyes can perceive? There's a quiet place, invisible to the senses, where this practice already pulsates as an active force, shaping possibilities even without you realizing it. Why, then, do you still carry that feeling of heaviness, that heavy energy that insists on not going away, even when you do everything right? Is what holds you back outside, or is it inside you? Today, you will enter this space where your power does not depend on extreme effort or external validation. You will rediscover something that has always been there, the intelligence of creation flowing through you. You're not an accident in this random universe. You are a transmitter of vibrational codes, and having water next to your bed is another call from your consciousness to remember who you really are. Comment now. I activate my quantum reality. And tell me, where in the world are you watching this video? I want to know how far this energy is reaching. What you will discover today about the simple ritual of leaving a glass of water next to your bed may not only transform the way you interpret the world, but also how you create your own reality. This seemingly ordinary gesture is actually a powerful vibrational code that connects the invisible to the visible, acting as a bridge between your inner state and the possibilities that manifest around you. It is not just a habit, but a subtle frequency that you emit into the universe, directly influencing the flow of energies that surround you. Water by your bedside is more than a physical practice. It is a living force, an energetic structure that captures and translates your intentions and emotions into waves that reverberate beyond the material plane. This invisible connection acts as a channel that tunes your consciousness to dimensions where time and space become malleable, opening doors to an expanded experience of existence. According to the author mentioned in the title, who is also a scholar of the laws of manifestation and consciousness, reality is not a fixed and immutable state, but a dynamic language that reflects what happens within you. Your emotions, thoughts, and essence form a subtle grammar that structures the external world. Therefore, the act of leaving a glass of water next to your bed symbolizes and activates this transformative key, an invitation to reprogram your energy field and align yourself with the frequency of your most authentic purpose. Ignoring this vibrational language means continuing to operate with old codes, stuck in repetitive cycles that generate frustration and a feeling of stagnation. It's like trying to change the image reflected in the mirror without changing the expression on the face looking at it. Remaining disconnected from this code prevents you from releasing the heavy energy that accumulates and blocks the natural flow of life. On the other hand, when you learn to recognize this hidden harmony and begin to consciously emit your own signals, everything changes. The universe's answers come more quickly, coincidences seem loaded with meaning, and inner confidence blossoms, bringing a sense of lightness and deep alignment with your essence. If this message is already awakening something new in you, subscribe to the channel now to follow this journey of expansion. And if you want to support this broadcast, click on SuperThanks below. Your energy helps bring this knowledge to more people. In the next step, we will unveil the vibrational code from within, how it really works in the invisible dimension before manifesting in the physical world. But how exactly does this invisible force organize itself? How does the simple act of leaving a glass of water next to your bed structure itself before manifesting as a concrete effect in your life? Imagine that there is an invisible workshop inside you. Every thought, every emotion, and every intention functions as a vibrational tool in this internal space. This is where the glass of water ritual begins to take shape, like a sculpture made of energy, which is not yet tangible, but already shapes the future. According to Masaru Emoto, external reality is a direct reflection of the deep states that inhabit our inner selves. He showed that water, due to its sensitivity, captures and translates emotions and intentions into crystalline patterns, revealing that the vibrations we emit become a language that the universe mirrors back to us. This invisible process is therefore a silent dialogue between our essence and the world around us, with a glass of water acts as a receiver and amplifier of this energetic communication. Even without realizing it, you're already emitting this invisible language all the time. Your insecurities, your confidence, that silent intention before you go to sleep, all of this builds the foundation of what you experience. The question is, how often do you consciously program this reality? And now that you understand how this symbolic mechanism works, let's reveal the 3 pillars that consciously activate this field. It is intention, emotion, and frequency that begin to shape your reality from the inside out. Now that you understand how the vibrational code operates behind the scenes, it's time to tune your own transmission. 3 elements determine whether you are aligned with the reality you desire: clear intention, felt emotion, and compatible frequency. Intention is the starting point, but it's not enough to want something vaguely. You have to see your goal, name it, specify it. The quantum mind responds to precise commands. Intention without clarity is like shooting an arrow without a target. The energy disperses and the result is lost along the way. Emotion acts as the vibrational fuel of creation. When you feel gratitude, love, or enthusiasm for something that has not yet happened, you are magnetizing that reality closer to you. Emotions are not mere accessories. They're the invisible signal that connects your desire to the universe, the frequency that activates and intensifies the process. Frequency, in turn, represents the constant pattern of your energy. It is not what you think sporadically, but what you keep alive in your essence, that state that sustains your vibration day after day. This foundation resonates like a filter, attracting and organizing the experiences around you according to the pattern you emit. When intention, emotion, and frequency are in harmony, only one element is missing to make everything palpable: inspired action. This subtle and powerful movement connects your inner world to visible reality, materializing what once seemed invisible. In the next step, we will explore exactly how this bridge is built, revealing the path to transform your inner alignment into concrete results. Intention, emotion, and frequency build the energy field where everything begins to manifest, but one last link is missing for this energy to cross dimensions and materialize in the physical world: conscious action. This movement is the bridge that connects the invisible to the visible, transforming internal vibrations into tangible reality. This guided action is not about chasing after something or fighting against the current of life. It is about responding to subtle impulses that arise with lightness, to ideas that appear in silence, to opportunities that reveal themselves almost like a silent invitation. It is a decision that does not weigh or pressure, that flows naturally because it is born from vibrational alignment. When a step is taken from this attunement, it carries the right energy to open paths and manifest intentions. It is common to confuse this aligned movement with unbridled agitation. Often, we act out of fear, time pressure, or comparison with others, trying to force immediate results. However, this disconnected effort only reinforces the field of scarcity, blocking the energy that could flow freely. The universe responds to coherence, not haste. It is the right movement at the right frequency that promotes real and lasting transformations. How can we recognize this true impulse? When the step feels light, expanded, accompanied by inner clarity, without tension or doubt. It can manifest as a sudden insight, a genuine desire to deepen a study, an unexpected conversation that touches something within you, or an invitation that arises effortlessly. This quiet certainty indicates that you are aligned, that the movement is authentic, and that the energy is in your favor. Now that you understand the value of this conscious and subtle movement, prepare to dive into the mental techniques and symbolic rituals that accelerate this process. Soon, you will learn to visualize, affirm, and anchor this new frequency with all your strength, making each step a powerful expression of your vibrational essence. You're already ready. Just listen to the right impulse and let it guide your way. Before action flows with ease and naturalness, there's an invisible foundation that needs to be nurtured daily: an aligned mind, an expanded heart, and a present body. This is the foundation where quantum anchoring techniques work, preparing the inner ground for manifestation to happen harmoniously and authentically. Set aside a few minutes of your day to immerse yourself in a sensory experience of your desired reality. Imagine yourself within that scene, feeling the texture around you, the scent in the air, the sounds that accompany it, the natural movement of the environment. Allow joy and gratitude to fill your being, anticipating every detail with enthusiasm. This rich and concrete internal experience is the most powerful vibrational code you can activate. Use affirmations that respect your inner truth. Instead of repeating phrases that your subconscious rejects, such as, "I am a millionaire," choose something that reflects your actual process, such as, "I have aligned myself today with opportunities that expand my prosperity." Feel yourself already walking this path, welcoming this transformation without resistance, with authenticity and conviction. Also allow yourself the value of silence and conscious presence. A brief moment of meditation creates a space where the universe can respond. In stillness, you listen to your intuition, calm the mental noise, and connect with the natural flow of creation. Being present is being magnetic. A calm mind attracts with much more precision than 1,000 anxious desires. Even when practicing all of this, it is common to notice internal blocks, fears that sabotage you, beliefs that cancel out the vibration you seek. The time has come to shed light on these hidden areas within you. In the next step, we will reveal how these silent blocks operate and how you can consciously reprogram them, making room for deep and lasting transformation. Even when we apply techniques with dedication, it is common to continue feeling that sense of stagnation, as if something invisible is preventing the transformation from truly happening. This does not mean that you're doing something wrong or that you are incapable. Quite the contrary. It may be a sign that there are hidden blocks at work behind the scenes, unconscious patterns that sabotage the flow of your energy and, consequently, the process of creation in your life. These invisible blocks function as hidden codes within your mind and emotions, installed throughout your life through difficult experiences, echoes of the past, and family patterns that have been absorbed without you realizing it. They are not personal flaws, but automatic systems that filter and reinterpret everything you emit vibrationally, creating barriers that limit the manifestation of what you truly desire. You can recognize these blocks when you notice behaviors that repeat themselves without meaning, such as the habit of sabotaging yourself, procrastinating, feeling that you don't deserve the best, fear of failure, or a strange discomfort when opportunities come your way. Even if your conscious desire is to prosper, if your internal vibrational foundation is tuned to scarcity or doubt, your energy field responds with resistance, keeping you stuck in this invisible cycle. The key to breaking this pattern begins with conscious presence. When you clearly observe what is happening within you, name this pattern for what it is, and decide to no longer feed its power, you open space for change. Each time the inner saboteur arises, pause, take a deep breath, and replace that automatic reaction with a new vibrational command, a conscious choice that illuminates the shadow and brings lightness to your path. Recognizing these blocks is the essential step to moving forward. Now we are ready for the next phase, installing new internal codes, frequencies aligned with your highest and truest identity. It is time to rebuild your vibrational system from your essence, creating a solid foundation for manifestation to flow naturally and authentically. Let's take this step of profound transformation together. Now that you have identified the patterns that were limiting your vibration, it is time to make a conscious choice to install new vibrational codes. This process begins with a clear awareness of what you want and with a true intention that comes from the heart and not from external pressure. It is time to leave the old behind, make room for the new, and connect with the energy you truly want to manifest in your life. Vibrational codes are like unique energetic signatures. They are born from the union between what you think, feel, believe, and decide. Every positive thought, every aligned word, and every conscious microaction transforms into lines of code inserted into your energy field. These codes define your dominant frequency and, therefore, directly influence the reality you attract. To install a new pattern, it is not enough to simply desire it. It is essential to repeat with emotion the state you want to live in. Use affirmations that resonate with your truth, visualize with vivid details, and speak as if you are already living this new reality. However, the most important thing is to act consistently in tune with this new vibrational field. Thinking is the first step, but acting with congruence is what definitively fixes the code. Every microaction you take is a confirmation to the universe that you are rewriting your reality from the inside out. These codes need to be nurtured daily to remain strong and alive within you. A simple practice is to keep a vibrational journal where you record your internal states, emotions, and perceptions. Another powerful tool is presence reminders, which help you return to the present moment and cultivate a dominant internal state aligned with your new codes. The goal is not to monitor every thought, but to create a natural and stable vibrational foundation that supports your conscious creation. When these new codes begin to solidify with stability, the outside world will respond to this internal change. In the next step, you will learn to recognize the first real signs of manifestation happening and how to amplify them even further, making visible what you have been building in the invisible. Remember, you are on the path of intentional and sustained creation, rewriting your story with love and clarity, one vibrational code at a time. When the new codes begin to settle into your vibrational field, the external reality does not immediately transform into major events, but responds with subtle signs, symbolic responses that show that your new frequency is active. These signs of manifestation act as dimensional mirrors, small occurrences that carry meaning, coincidences with intention, numerical repetitions, unexpected encounters, or ideas that arise at exactly the right moment. They are echoes from the field, whispering to you, "We are hearing your vibration." Recognizing these signs requires refined attention, a symbolic perception that goes beyond the logical. You may hear a phrase repeated 3 times in the same day, encounter someone talking about something you thought silently, or notice an opportunity that arises when you let go of control. The key is to be present, interpreting with your heart, not just your mind, to capture these living responses that reality returns as vivid reflections of your inner energy. By identifying these signs and feeling gratitude, you intensify the field of manifestation. Giving thanks is like saying to the universe, "Yes, I see. Keep going." Each confirmation, no matter how small, is an invitation for more of this new reality to materialize, amplifying the vibrational effect and strengthening the dialogue between the invisible and the visible. Gratitude acts as an amplifier of the field, raising the frequency and creating space for transformations to flow naturally. Now that you have learned to recognize these signs of your new frequency in the real world, it is time to integrate it all. In the next step, we will bring each part of this journey together into a new vibrational identity, showing you how to live in constant alignment with this frequency, with full awareness and power. This deep integration is the path to vibrational mastery, allowing you to become the conscious creator of your own reality, sustaining transformation with love and clarity. You have come this far because something within you has recognized the truth that is being revealed. Along the way, you have accessed hidden codes, reprogrammed invisible patterns, aligned your vibration, learned to act with awareness, and notice the subtle signs the universe sends you. All of this has opened doors to a new way of living, where the invisible and the visible dialogue in harmony. But knowing is not enough. True transformation happens through integration. The new reality you desire no longer depends on external circumstances, but on your firm decision to live in alignment with the vibrational field you have activated. This means thinking, feeling, and acting like someone who already manifests the best version of themselves, every day, in every simple and conscious gesture. It is important to remember that neglecting this wisdom is allowing old cycles to repeat themselves. The knowledge you have gained is a powerful key, and keys only work when they are used. The universe does not respond to what you hear, but to the vibration you emit with intention and consistency. You now know this. This is an immense power, but also a responsibility that requires presence and care. If this journey has touched your heart, illuminated your path, or awakened something deep within you, subscribe to the channel right now. Here, you will find more authentic, direct, and distraction-free content that will deepen your connection to this new frequency. And if you wish to give back this energy with generosity, click on the Super Thanks button below to make a symbolic contribution. This will allow this message to reach more people and strengthen a vibrational network of active consciousness. What you have started here is only the beginning. Keep your field clear, your mind awake, and your intention firm. Return to this content whenever you need to remember who you are, a conscious co-creator, capable of shaping your reality with presence and vibrational power. May your journey continue to expand, and may your light reach those who need to feel it. You are ready, live as such.